In the vast and intricate tapestry of human history, few tales are as enigmatic and beguiling as those pertaining to the Anunnaki. Shadowy figures woven from the threads of ancient Mesopotamian mythology, the Anunnaki stir the imagination, questioning the very bedrock of our origins. Were they mythical deities deeply embedded in the spiritual psyche of early civilizations? Or might they hint at a more tangible, perhaps extraterrestrial influence that shaped the dawning of human progress? This essay delves into the labyrinth of this ancient narrative, endeavoring to uncover the intertwining of myth, history, and advanced knowledge that they purportedly bequeathed to humanity. The allure of the Anunnaki is not merely a product of their mysterious origins, but also a reflection of humanity's perennial quest to define its place in the cosmos. This inquiry spans across different disciplines: mythology, archaeology, history, and technology, intertwining a narrative that is as thought-provoking as it is profound. Many believe that these ancient stories are not just mythological, but symbolic representations of real events, translated through the cultural lens of early civilizations. This essay will attempt to dissect these interpretations and explore the evidence that supports or contradicts the Anunnaki's influence on early technological advances. Through a multidisciplinary approach, we will traverse space and time, exploring the potential connections and implications these figures have left on human civilization and its developmental trajectory. The term Anunnaki originates from Sumerian mythology, where they are described as a group of gods descending from the sky, believed to hold significant power and wisdom. These beings are frequently cited in several Sumerian texts, wherein their roles seem interconnected with the daily lives and cosmic understandings of ancient societies. Their designation as those who from the heavens came provides fertile ground for hypotheses that segue into theories of extraterrestrial existence during ancient times, propelling technological leaps among humans. This part seeks to explore these texts in depth to discern the personages behind the myth. The intricacies of their narratives often reflect a deeper societal understanding and functionality, implying a civilization highly attuned with celestial influences and changes. Sumer, often hailed as the cradle of civilization, offers a wealth of information in the form of cuneiform tablets. These artifacts are not merely archaic stone pieces, but are repositories of the world's oldest known writing, detailing administrative, economic, and religious practices. Advanced for their time, the observations of celestial bodies indicate a strong inclination towards sophisticated fields like astronomy and engineering. This part of the essay focuses on how these texts contribute to our understanding of the Anunnaki, and the possibility that these figures were harbingers of advanced astronomical and technological knowledge. Interpreting these tablets has provided modern historians and scholars with insights into how early humans perceived their world and the influences that might have shaped their technological advancements. Technological trends, gifts of the gods. The notion that ancient technologies could have been imparted by divine or extraterrestrial beings is not only fascinating but also controversial. Instances of seemingly advanced technological knowledge in ancient civilizations often lead to speculations about the Anunnaki's role as possible benefactors of this knowledge. Ancient architectural marvels such as the pyramids of Egypt, the Nazca lines in Peru, and the precise astronomical observatories in Mesopotamia are often cited as evidence of advanced prehistoric knowledge that could have been introduced by the Anunnaki. This section examines archaeological findings and historical records to evaluate the possibility of such divine or alien interventions in technology. Through a critical analysis of the artifacts and structures left behind, we uncover layers of technological ingenuity that seem to surpass the capacities expected of the era. Myths across cultures, universal archetypes. The stories of the Anunnaki are not isolated to Sumerian culture. Similar narratives of godlike beings descending from the heavens can be found across various civilizations around the world. From the Egyptian gods to the Greek titans, and even in the legends of the Native American tribes, there are striking parallels that suggest a common mythological thread. This section delves into these universal archetypes and explores the potential reasons for their widespread prevalence. Are these myths merely coincidental, or do they stem from a shared ancient experience? Analyzing these patterns provides deeper insight into the collective human psyche and the possibility of a unified origin story influenced by the Anunnaki. These stories, often rich with descriptions of advanced technologies and extraordinary powers, hint at a more interconnected prehistoric world than previously thought. Archaeological indicators. Anomalies and artifacts. Archaeological discoveries sometimes present anomalies that defy conventional historical understanding. These findings often fuel theories about extraterrestrial influences or lost advanced civilizations. This segment investigates specific artifacts and anomalies that have been linked to the Anunnaki narrative. From OOPArts, out-of-place artifacts, to sophisticated metallurgical objects found in layers of earth much older than the technology should permit, the evidence challenges traditional archaeological paradigms. Critically assessing these anomalies allows us to question the established chronology of technological development and to consider alternative explanations, including the potential influence of the Anunnaki. Historical impact, evolution of societal structures. The influence of the Anunnaki is alleged to extend beyond technology and into the very fabric of early societal structures. According to some interpretations of ancient texts, these beings not only brought knowledge, but also societal laws and governance systems that shaped the early dynastic rule in Sumer. This part examines how the narratives surrounding the Anunnaki might have influenced the development of complex societal systems in ancient civilizations. By exploring the link between mythological mandates and the evolution of governance, we can discern the impact of these tales on the organization and administration of early societies. The depth of these influences reflects a potentially deliberate imposition of order and knowledge, possibly orchestrated by the Anunnaki or perceived so by the ancients themselves. Divine or earthly, the DNA of knowledge. The intersection of divine mythos and material reality raises profound questions about the origins of knowledge itself. Were the sophisticated technologies and advanced astronomical concepts seemingly present in ancient civilizations a result of divine intervention, or were they the fruits of human ingenuity inspired by mythological narratives? This section explores the notion that knowledge could have a DNA, a blueprint that transcends time and is possibly seeded by civilizations or beings like the Anunnaki. We scrutinize both metaphysical and empirical evidence to weigh the possibilities of knowledge transmission through either direct intervention or as symbolic inspiration. The idea of knowledge as a legacy, whether through cultural transmission or as a gift from the gods, allows us to explore deeper philosophical and existential questions about the role of humanity in the cosmos. The Zecharia Sitchin theories, insights and controversies. Zecharia Sitchin, a figure both celebrated and criticized, brought mainstream attention to the Anunnaki with his interpretations of ancient texts, proposing that these beings were actually astronauts from another planet. His books and theories have sparked a plethora of research, debate, and speculation. This part delves into Sitchin's research, examining the foundations of his theories and the subsequent controversies surrounding his interpretations. By dissecting his arguments and the responses from the academic and scientific communities, we gain insights into the challenges of interpreting ancient texts through modern lenses. The exploration of Sitchin's work also serves as a case study in how ancient narratives can be transformed into compelling modern hypotheses that challenge conventional historical and scientific paradigms. Cosmic connections, alignments, and architectures. Many ancient structures are noted for their astounding astronomical alignments. Alignments so precise that they provoke questions about the level of astronomical knowledge and technology available at the time. Structures like Stonehenge, the Great Pyramids of Giza, and the Mayan observatories suggest a sophisticated understanding of celestial events. This section evaluates the architectural and astronomical prowess evident in these ancient constructions and discusses whether these could have been influenced by the Anunnaki or similar entities. By examining the technical aspects of these alignments, we consider how such knowledge could dramatically influence civilization, development, and cultural cosmology. These cosmic connections may provide a tangible link between the heavens and earth, potentially pointing to extraterrestrial influences or a more profound, inherent human connection to the stars. Literary and popular culture reflections. The tale of the Anunnaki has permeated various facets of literature and popular culture, evolving from ancient texts to modern films, books, and television series. This permeation illustrates the enduring fascination with these godlike beings and their supposed impact on human history. In this section, we explore the portrayal of the Anunnaki in different media, analyzing how these representations influence public perceptions and cultural narratives about ancient civilizations and extraterrestrial life. The reflection of Anunnaki in popular culture not only entertains but also shapes public discourse, blurring the lines between historical possibilities and imaginative speculation. Critical perspectives, the skeptic's viewpoint. While the theories surrounding the Anunnaki provide compelling narratives, they are met with significant skepticism from the scientific community. Critics argue that these theories often lack rigorous evidence and are based on misinterpretations of ancient texts and archaeological findings. This part presents the arguments from skeptics and critics, providing a balanced view of the Anunnaki narrative. By engaging with the criticisms, we address the challenges in validating such theories and the importance of maintaining scientific rigor in the face of intriguing but unproven hypotheses. This critical examination helps ground the discussion in scientific inquiry, ensuring that the exploration of such captivating topics remains intellectually honest and evidence-based. The riddles of ancient technologies and their potentially advanced origins provoke a pertinent question. Do contemporary technologies have roots that trace back to these enigmatic early innovations? This part examines the parallels between ancient and modern technologies, exploring the notion that past innovations could have been the seeds for future technological breakthroughs. By analyzing specific technological fields such as architecture, metallurgy, and astronomy where ancient prowess was evident, this section investigates how these fields have evolved and whether they carry traces of ancient knowledge. Could the sophisticated water systems of the Indus Valley have informed modern hydroengineering techniques? Did ancient astronomical tools influence today's astrophysics instruments? Through this examination, we delve into the idea that current technologies might not just be products of recent centuries of development, but could also be the culmination of millennia of accumulated knowledge, possibly sparked by the Anunnaki's influence. The implications of accepting that our technological and societal advancements might have extraterrestrial origins carry significant ethical and psychological ramifications. This section explores the ethical debates surrounding the Anunnaki narrative, focusing on the psychological impact on humanity's self-perception and our understanding of autonomy and achievement. What does it mean for our species if we were jump-started by an alien culture? How does this influence our perception of human capability and independence? Discussing these questions, we look into the broader impacts of such theories, not just on scientific inquiry, but on human, cultural, and psychological frameworks. The Anunnaki narrative, with its potential to unify various global mythologies and historical accounts under a common paradigm, offers a unique perspective on human history. This section discusses the implications of a unified theory of human origins, considering how this could affect international relations, cultural exchanges, and our global identity. By examining the shared elements in stories of divine beings across different cultures, this part considers the potential for these narratives to foster a sense of shared human heritage. Could embracing a common ancient story help dissolve cultural barriers and promote a more harmonious global society? We explore the transformative potential of such a unifying narrative, considering both the positive and disruptive impacts it might have on the global stage. As we conclude our exploration of the Anunnaki and their potential role as architects of humanity, it becomes evident that this topic is not just about ancient myths or archaeological curiosities. It raises profound questions about the origins, capabilities, and future trajectory of human civilization. This final section summarizes the insights gathered throughout the essay, reflecting on how the Anunnaki narrative challenges our current understanding and opens up new avenues for inquiry. While providing no definitive answers, the discussion underscores the importance of interdisciplinary research in uncovering the truths buried in our past. Furthermore, we outline the key areas where further research is needed, inviting scholars, scientists, and enthusiasts to continue probing the mysteries of the Anunnaki and their alleged influence on human history.